Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur, Lincoln in Salina, Kansas. In this video, we're going to cover the equipment that was ordered on this particular 2019 Lincoln Nautilus Black Label. Now, your Black Labels were designed to impress those with impeccable taste for art, fine food, and culture, and it does that with a different host of interior themes dedicated around passion for luxury and attention to detail. And you're going to see that with the different themes. The theme on this particular vehicle is that Gala theme. It is a new theme for the Lincoln lineup and only is available on the Nautilus vehicles. And so the Gala theme is really designed to kind of give you that prestigious cosmetology event. So you're dressing up in the nice gowns and the tuxedos that go to that event and hopefully give you that feel of that. So we're going to talk about the interior theme in just a little bit when we dive on the inside. First, what we're going to do is cover some of the exterior features and those different optional equipment that was ordered on this vehicle. Now, as we talk about some of the equipment on this vehicle, I will cover a couple things that are part of the about all your vehicles, but I am going to basically focus mainly on the Black Label equipment that you get when you go from Reserve to Black Label. So just keep that in mind. There are some features. I don't have time to cover everything on this video, but there are a lot of great features on the Reserve. So I do kind of look at the window sticker to kind of see some of that equipment, but I'm going to focus mainly on your different equipment you go up to the Black Label trim. So like this one here, especially the interior here in just a little bit. Now, the first thing I want to talk about though is the Copilot 360. That is a new technology, or that's standard on all your Lincoln Nautilus vehicles. That is great safety features. So 5 great safety features. One of them is your rear view camera. So that's not real new technology. As you're backing up, you're going to be able to see behind you. Also, auto high beams is another feature we've seen in a lot of the Lincoln vehicles. So if there's someone in front of you, it's going to go ahead and turn those high beams off. But if there's no one up in front of you, it's dark, it's going to go ahead and turn those high beams on for you. So that is actually a feature you can deactivate in the settings screen as well. Bliss system. Bliss has always in the past been part of the Select package, or the Select Plus package, I should say. And what's great about that is it's that blind spot information system. So if there is someone in your blind spot, it's going to put a light in the corner of that mirror on that side so you know it's not safe to go in that lane at that time. Also, as you're backing up, if someone's going to cross your path behind you, it's going to alert you with a light in the corner of the mirror from the side they're coming from, and then also puts a message on the dash telling you if they're coming from the left or the right in a series of tones that it's not safe to back up. So now that's going to be part of this package and standard on all your Lincoln Nautiluses. Also, it's going to have your their lane keeping system as part of this package too. So lane keeping system is great because it includes 3 great features. It has your driver alert, so it knows if you take your hands off the steering wheel, perhaps you use the system too often, and alerts you to that fact with series of tones and a message on the dash. Also, you have the lane departure alert, so it's going to alert you with vibrations on the steering wheel if you start to leave your lane. Now, if you do have it set on the aid system or aid and alert system, it's going to also use torque vectoring to bump you and keep you in your lane. As long as it can see those lines there, it's going to use that. Now, what's great about the lane keeping system is it's activated with your cruise set or not. So it's always going to be activated for you as long as you have the button pushed on there. So that way you have it showing up on your dash. Also, as part of this system here is the pre-collision assist with pedestrian detection. So that's also a great feature, pre-collision assist. If there's someone going much slower than you or they're stopped in front of you and you're not hitting your brakes, it's going to use a series of lights on your dash and tones that you need to stop, and will initiate automatic emergency braking as well. So if you're going, as long as you're over 30 miles an hour, to lessen the severity of that accident. So that's a great system. Also does see those pedestrians as well. So some great features as part of that. Now, that's standard equipment on all your Nautiluses. Really does seem like a great luxury feature, which you get with your Lincoln vehicles. So that's great as well. But we're also going to talk about some of the optional equipment now as well that go along with that technology. One of them I want to talk about is your driver assist package. It is optional on your Lincoln Black Label vehicles, and so we ordered it on this particular vehicle, and it takes all those Copilot 360 features and goes a little bit further with it. So what's great about that is it has adaptive cruise control that goes along with it with the Evasive steering. So let me talk about this, or the lane centering, I should say. So let me talk about this. Adaptive cruise control, if you have that gap set, if you're coming up behind someone, they're going slower than you, it'll slow you down to go their speed until you pass them or they resume. So basically it has stop and go features to go along with that. So you don't have to hit your brakes when you have that cruise set. And lane centering means it will keep you in the middle of your lane. So a little bit different than lane keeping. Lane keeping, you have to actually start going out of your lane and it'll bump you back in, whereas the lane centering, only activated when you have your cruise set, will keep you in the center of your lane. So it's really trying to protect you. So to go along with that, you're going to have adaptive steering as well. So they kind of work together there to help a better steering ride for you. Also, you're going to get the collision mitigation system. That is new, so I had to get that wording out, but it is new for the Lincoln lineup, and it's going to include the evasive steering, as I just mentioned a second ago. So evasive steering basically means if you're not able to stop in time to avoid that accident, and usually you would want to turn away, it's going to help you assist with that turning. So it really is activated by your controlling the steering wheel. So it won't steer you into somebody else. If you go to steer away, it's going to help you, so that way it can go at a little bit faster than what a human can. So that's a system that actually they've had out in Europe for a while, and it works pretty well. And so kind of excited to see how that works here in the United States. So that is also part of this this package here. Also, we ordered the technology package on this vehicle too. So the technology package gets you the 360-degree camera. So there's a camera under here, under the lens up here, the little logo I should say, plus there's cameras on both the mirrors as well as a rear view camera. So you can see completely around the vehicle, helping you out as you're backing up, pulling in the driving parking spaces and everything. And it's going to also include your front sensing system. So now you have front sensors and back sensors, so that way you're going to be able to get alerted as you pull in the driveways, parking spaces, and that kind of thing. Also, because you have all those sensors and these side sensors, you're going to get the active park assist as well. So it is the park in, park out system, as well as the reverse perpendicular park. So it's going to help you find those parking spaces, takes care of all the steering while you control the gas and the brake. And what you're seeing in the clip right now is a video that I have of the system. It came out several years ago, and just a real nice, it's inside as well as an outside perspective how this system works. So definitely check out that video if you want to. I'll try to have it linked down in the description if you're watching this on YouTube. So that's a great video. So that also is something else that was optional. The third thing I want to talk about that was optional equipment that we added to this is the 2.7 liter twin turbocharged engine there for you. That's a great engine. Also, it's going to come with all-wheel drive that we ordered with this too. So all-wheel drive disconnect as well to go along with that. You're going to need that all-wheel drive because this is going to deliver 335 horsepower, 380 pound-feet of torque. So a lot of power behind that. It's a great engine. That 2.7 is a great way to go, and you're going to have all the performance out of this engine. Now, I'm not going to talk about too much of the standard equipment. We're really going to focus more on the Black Label equipment, but I don't want you to forget about some of the great luxury features that are standard on all your Lincoln Nautilus vehicles, and one of them being the Lincoln Embrace. When you have that key fob and you approach the vehicle, you're going to see a series of LED lights like we're seeing right now on the vehicle that light up on the back, as well as underneath the headlights, the door handles, and the Lincoln welcome mat that lights up right beside the vehicle. So just love how it really does embrace you to the vehicle, and even kind of lights up the start button. So it's just saying, go ahead and start me, please. I just want to be a part of this. And so I just love how that works, and I don't want you to forget about that. That's going to be standard equipment on this vehicle as well. The wheels are specific to the Black Label trim. It is a 21-inch machine-faced aluminum wheel with the ebony painted pockets and your Lincoln Black Label center caps as well. So a great looking wheel that you can only get on the Lincoln Nautilus Black Label. Also love the badging over here on the side. The chrome with the black, with the outline there, just a gorgeous look to it. Nice high gloss black finish on that, and we've seen that come over from Continental and Navigator, and now of course on the new Nautilus here. The mirrors, you'll see they're folded in. It does have an auto fold mirror. Again, that is standard equipment on all your Lincoln Nautilus vehicles. And when you put your hands in the door handle and you open the doors and shut them, it's going to fold them back out into place. So I love how that works. Probably didn't have it open long enough there, but it's gonna fold those out, and I think you have to do it on the driver's door over there. Also, then when you get out and lock it, it's gonna lock up and fold those mirrors into place there. So give you some clips of what that looks like. Also, you do have, of course, remote start on the vehicle too, so you can remote start from anywhere. And don't forget about the Lincoln Way Connect or the Lincoln Connect, where you can connect your vehicle using the Lincoln Way app. So you can remote start from anywhere, you can schedule remote start times, you can even go ahead and unlock your vehicle using the app, as well as so many other features. Definitely check that out and make sure you activate your modem so you can get benefit of all those different features using that app there. Now here in the back, I want to kind of focus in on a couple things as well that I don't want you to forget about, and one of them is the nice look back here, the luxury look with the chrome accent back here with the chrome Lincoln lettering. Just looks great. Even has some chrome accent in there with the LED lights that go across the back, and it goes clear across the back as you just seen. Let's go ahead and unlock it so you can see that again. So that just kind of goes clear across the back of it. So, and oh, don't forget, all LED lights on the outside of this vehicle. Not only LED tail lights, you have LED headlights, LED signature lighting and daytime running lights, as well as your LED turn signals and even LED fog lights. So those are all LEDs around the vehicle. So I think you're gonna see that they're gonna last longer, but they're also so much brighter as well for you. And then this does have, don't forget, we talked about reverse sensing and rear view camera as well back here. Oh, body color rear spoiler as well. Gives it a nice SUV look or crossover look there. Does have the power lift gate. You can use your remote. You can use the button here just to the, I believe it's just to the right, or you can use your foot. It does have the hands-free lift gate as well. So we just give it a kick under there and it's gonna go ahead and open up. There's that button right there. There's actually labeled right here just to the right there. And here in the back, you're going to see pretty spacious as well. It does have the cargo netting. That's going to be standard equipment on these as well. So that's going to be in here, and you can see this one's already positioned in there, so it just looks real sharp, and how you can put those small items in there that won't roll around. Also in the rear cargo, 60/40 split bench seat. Those seats will fold down, giving you a little extra cargo room. And what's great about these back here is you have these buttons that auto release those seats. So you just press it, and it's going to go ahead and release the seat so it falls down. As you can see with that right one, and now the left one, it folds down. Now it doesn't automatically fold it. It's not power fold, it's power release. So then it uses gravity to lower it down. That's why you see that one side's down a little bit lower than the other for that reason. So just a great feature to have, and didn't want you to forget about that here in the Lincoln Nautilus. Now we're to the interior. This is what we're going to talk about. The theme is really based on that Gala theme, and you're going to see that with the interior here. It is Venetian leather throughout, but let me kind of go over some of this. These seats are a Carmine leather that you're seeing here, the Carmine color here on this with the linking L perforation. So beautiful seats with the embossed, or the, I should say, your embroidered headrest there. Just a great finish to it. Nice stitching on the seats as well. Very comfortable seat. Also, these seats we did elect to go with the optional 22-way ultra soft multi-contoured seats. So they are going to have massaging seat. Active motion is what they call that. Massages the seat cushion as well as the seat back, so gives a couple of extra lumbar positions as well in that backrest with these 22 ways. Also, you're going to see that not only does it have a power seat, 22 ways controls a lot. So you do have two different backrests. You have your backrest recline, you do have your headrest that reclines, and then you have your thigh extender as well. So that thigh extender is going to come out forward and back for you. So that's real nice, as well as the active motion. You can be very comfortable. Heated and cooled or ventilated seats here for the driver and front passenger. And the reason I say ventilated instead of cooled is because it doesn't use a cooling agent, but it actually uses the fan to pull air through, which is going to keep it cool, but also you don't have condensation under the seat to worry about. So real nice. It's going to be quieter as well for you. So you're going to have that in this vehicle too. Now let's talk about some other interior aspects about the vehicle too. So they didn't stop with just the seats. You're going to see throughout the vehicle, they wanted to use the highest premium materials that you can find throughout the vehicle. So Venetian leather even on the doors. The upper parts, those rollovers where you can see that stitching across there, that is leather wrapped. Your armrest, same color as the seats, the Carmine, and then even the inserts in the door are going to be that Venetian leather as well. So the steering wheel does have the Onyx as well as the Carmine a leather, Walrus leather wrap there with the, I love the stitching as well on that, and very comfortable. Heated steering wheel as well, because this is going to get the climate package. It's normally optional on the Reserve. It'll be standard equipment on your Black Label vehicles. We'll go into more of that, the different features for part of that package as well in just a second. But I do want to talk about the dash as well. Look across there. Hopefully you get some good clips of that. You can see the stitching across there. That is Venetian leather on the dash as well. So great look and feel. You have the Onyx Alcantara suede headliner as well that goes throughout. Even your visors are going to be with the Alcantara suede on it as well. So a beautiful finish. Again, everywhere you touch, you want to have that premium feel to it. And you're going to get that with this these Black Label vehicles. So I just love how that looks here on this vehicle. Also, your trim across here, the appliques. Look, they're the Nuvo Armour. There's aluminum appliques here on both sides of the instrument panel. You're going to see it on your doors as well, and even a little bit here on the steering wheel too. So I love that finish and how that just comes through throughout this vehicle. And again, I love the theme on this. This nice, they call it Carmine as the color. Just a gorgeous color in this vehicle. I think you're really going to like it here. Now let's talk about that climate package. Climate package does include the heated steering wheel. You also get the heated seats in the rear seats back there. So those two outside seats will get heated seat as well. And then you're also going to get rain sensing wipers on the vehicle, and you're going to get the windshield wiper de-icers. Now, rain sensing wipers mean if you have it in one of those auto settings on the wiper here, it's going to automatically turn the wiper on as it starts to rain. Rain's a little bit harder, so they're going to wipe faster. You don't have to adjust anything. I love that feature on the vehicle. Windshield wiper de-icers are even better yet. In Kansas, we get a lot of snow and ice. When those windshield gets defrosted, that's great, but then the wipers get wet and they freeze up on you and you just can't use them after about 15-20 minutes on the road. Windshield wiper de-icers will help with that, so that way they're going to be functional for you even in inclement weather. So I love that. I love this climate package as well with this vehicle. So don't forget, this is going to get the voice activated navigation system with the 8-inch touchscreen as part of that Sync 3 there, and that's where you're going to see that backup camera come into view. And we talked about the 360 camera. Hopefully you got some good footage of that here on the screen as well. So you're going to have that. You have push button start as well, along with your intelligent access. So you don't have to get the keys out of your pocket whatsoever to get in it or to start it. Also, that remote is going to come with remote start on the vehicle too. And then the Revel Ultima audio sound system with 19 speakers throughout the vehicle, one big one up here on there, and you're really going to get surround sound. You're going to give that live acoustic sound with the Revel audio sound system that I think you'll really enjoy with this vehicle. And let's also talk about the climate control. I love the look of this, and we've had this, we've seen it on the MKX and on the Nautilus, but I just can't talk about it enough because I love the classic look when you have the vehicle turned off. You can't see the words or the emblems on your controls. A nice classic look. When you turn the vehicle on, you hit that push button start, it's going to use LED backlighting to light everything up. Not only does it look impactful, it looks elegant, but also you don't have to worry about any of the words or the letterings wearing off of that dash because it uses LED backlighting to light it up. So it's going to last even longer for you. You don't have to worry about any of that like some of the other vehicles do. So I love all those features in here as well. Push button shift over here and the buttons over here to control your active park assist, your camera, deactivating your reverse sensing if you want to, and your auto start stop. So beautiful equipment throughout the vehicle. Of course, all your controls for your that we talked about with the lane keeping and the adaptive cruise right here on the steering wheel. You even have, if you want to put it in that sport mode, that S down at the bottom, you can use the paddle shifter to shift it up and down as well. So a lot of great features that are standard equipment, as well as the Black Label themes and the materials in here just are so impactful. You really have to sit in it and feel it to really get a sense of what it's like. So definitely make sure you want to come in and do that. Let's also not forget about the different warranties. You get a 4-year, 50,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty and a 6-year, 70,000-mile powertrain warranty on all of your Lincoln vehicles. Now, this being a Lincoln Black Label vehicle has even some more privileges as well. We call it the Black Label membership because you get so much more than that. You get a 4-year, 50,000-mile premium maintenance plan that's going to cover your wipers, brakes, about everything on the vehicle. I think tires are the only thing on the vehicle that are not covered on that. So everything else is going to be covered for 4 years, 50,000 miles. So no expenses on any kind of repairs like that with the Lincoln Black Label vehicle. So I think you'll really enjoy that. Also, 4-year, 50,000-mile remote pickup and delivery for service. So if you live within 50 miles of the dealership, we'll pick your vehicle up for service, leave you a Lincoln loaner for the day, service your vehicle, and we'll deliver it right back to you. So that's a great service to have. We'll even wash it up for you and get it cleaned as well while we're at it there. And speaking of that, you're also going to get an anytime car wash. So we do have a car wash here as well as all the other Lincoln vehicles. Dealerships do as well. So you bring your Lincoln vehicle in for a car wash anytime you want to. You just bring it in and run it through the car wash. Also, you get an annual detail. So you're going to get that for the first 4 years, 50,000 miles. So an annual detail. So they'll take the day with it. They'll probably give you that Lincoln loaner for the day, and they're going to detail your vehicle so it comes back to you like it's a brand new vehicle. So you get that once a year. So it's a great service to have as well. And then don't forget about the culinary collection. Where you have where you can get those special seatings at those culinary restaurants that are part of this this membership. So that's going to be available for you. Some of the bigger cities will have those, and I have a list of those restaurants that you can get into those different restaurants that sometimes are very hard to get into. Also, you're going to get your travel collection as well, and one of those is going to be having a rental once a year for you. If you go on vacation, you're going to have that opportunity to have that rental at one of those major airports, as well as getting through the major airports using that Clear membership as well. So some great services. It really is membership privileges that go along with all your Lincoln Black Label vehicles. So don't forget to check our inventory on this vehicle as well. See if it's still available on our website at lawmacArthurlincoln.com. They're in each one of our vehicles. You can check for availability, schedule test drive. You can see pictures as well as a 360-degree walk around on each one of the vehicles. You can spin that vehicle around so you can see what it looks like all the way around it, as well as inside, just like you're sitting in the middle of the vehicle, being able to look around, look at the dash, look down at the seats, and look all around the vehicle. So I think you'll really like that. And you can also pull up the window sticker on each one of our Lincoln vehicles too, on the window sticker link there on those pages. So definitely check that out. You can see that standard equipment. Some of it I touched on, some of it I did not. So definitely look at that, as well as the optional equipment that we did discuss here on this particular vehicle. So I hope you enjoyed this video on this 2019 Lincoln Nautilus Black Label.